Spend less time in the laundry room and more time doing the things you love. Introducing the Samsung Smart Top Load Laundry Pair, now available at Lowe's. The washer's large capacity means you can fit more in every load. Plus, its super speed setting washes a full load in only 28 minutes. Shop the smart washer that will streamline laundry day, backed by Lowe's Price Promise. Based on using super speed on a normal cycle with an 8-pound load. Terms apply. See Lowe's.com/price promise for details. U.S. only.
$20 million, $19 million, $6 million. These are all awards recovered for clients of Phillips Law Firm. To win big, you have to fight big. And Phillips Law has been fighting the too-big-to-fail insurance industry for decades. Not every case will have a multi-million-dollar outcome, but Phillips Law will fight just as hard to recover the outcome you deserve. If you or a loved one has been injured in a car accident or on the job, call or click today at 1-800-JUSTICE or visit justiceforyou.com.
Hey, this is BJ. Thanks for listening to our show's podcast. If you're a fan of all things geeky, you should check out my other podcast, BJ Shea's Geek Nation. We have new episodes every day, and you can check it out at bjgeeknation.com.
Your home is going into foreclosure and you feel like a financial wreck. You don't know where to turn for accurate information. I'm bankruptcy attorney Travis Gagne. Let's talk about some legal options. If we work quickly, we can propose a plan to save your home, modify the loan, or in many cases even eliminate your second mortgage. The consultation is free. I've helped hundreds of people just like you make informed decisions about whether to save their home or exit it on a reasonable, organized timeline. The chapter you choose sets the tone for the next chapter of your life. Please contact me today at choosetherightchapter.com. That's choosetherightchapter.com.
99.9 KISW, The Rock of Seattle. We've talked about this before, Steve, that Elon Musk he has just got a very adolescent sense of humor.
Yes.
And this will add more proof to that, as apparently Tesla's cars already feature many hidden voice commands, but this could be considered the most childish, and that is the voice command, open butthole. Apparently, open
That's
butthole is a real thing.
I mean, because he's known for putting like the Easter eggs inside of like the voice commands. Now this is one of them.
Yeah, apparently if you use the command open butthole, the rear side charge port will open. Now, in some models, that opens the trunk or the glove box, and we got some audio of owners trying this all out.
Open butthole. Open butthole. Close butthole.
Oh, it closes it?
Well, you can't leave your butthole open.
Yeah, right? Yeah. Man, I could use that in college. No, I'm kidding.
Whoa!
Just joking.
Mostly. Wow. Okay, then.
So is John Ryan going to buy this car now or what?
Oh, right. Yeah.
Right. Because John Ryan's a huge fan of that word.
Yeah, that's for sure. Yeah.
He's like the biggest man-child of the richest man-child ever. You have to say.
He's the richest man-child ever.
Right.
Or at least admitted man-child. I mean, I don't know if anybody else has this kind of sense of humor, but just wouldn't have the guts to actually put it in their products. But Elon Musk does.
Do you think it's like weekend, he's smoking pot? Because, I mean, he always jokes about smoking weed, so I'm allegedly smoking pot. And he's like, I have a great idea. And then he calls like the head developer for Tesla at like midnight. He's like, dude, you know what you need to put into the car?
Yeah.
Is the open butthole feature. And the guy's like, yeah, whatever. Okay, I'll talk to you on Monday. And on Monday's like, hey, did you get it done? And he's like, you were serious?
Yeah, I truly believe that Elon Musk definitely is the kind of guy that will call you at all hours of the morning, no matter what kind of influence he may or may not be under, to give you suggestions. I believe that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, come on. Like the Tesla models are the Model S, the Model X, the Model Y, and they wouldn't let them do the Model E, so they did the Model 3, so it would spell out sexy.
No, it didn't.
Yeah.
Oh, man, and he has a car that he sold. He purposely lowered the price to be 60. I mean, he's making it cheap for all of us common folks. But he has one day he lowered the price so it would be like $69,000.
Yeah.
Nice. And so really, Rev, that's true. They wouldn't let him. Who wouldn't let him do the Model E?
I don't know the people that name those things, but he literally has a S, X, Y, and a 3.
I almost feel like maybe he made up the fact that they wouldn't let him do the E, so the 3 would make it crazier and funnier.
Quite possibly.
And also geekier. because that's the 3 is definitely always used as an E for us. What's that language called, Rev, for us geeky people?
Oh, it's like the ASCII talk or the elite speak. Yeah.
The hell?
Exactly. Well, so, and he's a big geek. I think he truly made up that story, Steve, so he could do that, whatever Vicky just said.
Well, didn't he name his kid a bunch of numbers and letters?
Yeah, he did. It's good that he didn't name him Sexy, though. I think that was important that he named the cars Sexy and the kid something else.
Right.
Yeah. Because that would have been weird. And, yeah.
Can you then, could you change it on the car? Can you be like, you know what? I don't want the butthole feature to be for that. I want it to be for something else. And when it opens, it will make a fart sound.
Oh, okay. I suppose. I mean, is there a hidden fart sound somewhere near there? I feel like there should be.
Apparently, yeah, there's actually Tesla can make fart noises as well.
All right, then.
Yes, Tesla drivers now have an access to library of fart sounds, and this came out a little while ago, a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
So, I mean, at that point, open butthole, sure, why not? Let's start the whole thing. Let's just go down that highway, as it were.
And according to Business Insider, because they had to actually report on this, the reason why Musk couldn't get the Model 3 to be called Model E is because Ford actually beat Tesla to the punch for filing that trademark.
Oh, they did that to troll him?
I don't know, but Model E seems just pretty normal.
Yeah.
So I just think just getting the letters in there before they had a chance to do it.
Especially if it's like an electronic car. Mm-hmm. That seems to make sense. It's kind of a no-brainer.
I think my favorite feature, though, is the my boys are cold, if you will, because it'll automatically turn on the seat heaters.
Wait. You can literally say my boys are cold, and that turns on the seat heaters.
Yeah, just change the word boys to something else, but yes.
Oh, wow. He really goes full... He goes that out. Is that what you're saying? All right.
Yeah. You can also replace that word with butt as well, and it'll do that old seat heater thing.
So my butt is cold. All right. But or what about the BH? Can I really go full BH on this?
If you believe you can achieve.
I'm not. I mean, I feel like Elon and I would be really good friends.
You're right.
Like, this guy is just, minus the money part, I feel like he's just like, my spirit animal.
Oh, he really is, Steve. Yeah,
as much as I say he has the makings of an evil villain, as long as he stays on the side of just being a man-child, man, this guy's awesome.
Yeah, and that's why he needs more man-children around him, because if he has more evil people around him, that's where he could swing. So, Steve, he needs you as a friend.
I mean, he's got the flamethrower thing.
Yeah, we don't need that.
It's not the not a flamethrower.
Yeah, that's kind of like a weapon, and I don't like that, because that's what evil people, they make these weapons and give them to folks to hurt people.
Right.
I've seen people use like flamethrower torches to remove like little pieces of moss or grass in their gravel. So that's honestly what I would use it for.
Oh, I
home
need one of
maintenance.
those.
You could do it also that's instead of shoveling the snow.
Perfect.
Ooh, just burn the snow.
Yeah, as long as you don't take over the world with it, I'm okay with it. So.
All right, fine.
Yeah.
He walks that very fine line, like Steve said, like childishness and supervillainy.
Yeah, no doubt about it. We got a well-known music artist that's in a lot of trouble for scamming strippers. Oh, yeah. Steve's going to tell you all about this. He's got the Migs Report for you at 6:17 on The Rock.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW.
Spend less time in the laundry room and more time doing the things you love. Introducing the Samsung Smart Top Load Laundry Pair, now available at Lowe's. The washer's large capacity means you can fit more in every load. Plus, its super speed setting washes a full load in only 28 minutes. Shop the smart washer that will streamline laundry day, backed by Lowe's Price Promise. Based on using super speed on a normal cycle with an 8-pound load. Terms apply. See Lowe's.com/price promise for details. U.S. only.
$20 million, $19 million, $6 million. These are all awards recovered for clients of Phillips Law Firm. To win big, you have to fight big. And Phillips Law has been fighting the too-big-to-fail insurance industry for decades. Not every case will have a multi-million-dollar outcome, but Phillips Law will fight just as hard to recover the outcome you deserve. If you or a loved one has been injured in a car accident or on the job, call or click today at 1-800-JUSTICE or visit justiceforyou.com.
Everything is better electrified. like the guitar, toothbrushes, or cars. And Hyundai has the widest range of electrified vehicles on the market, including the first ever Tucson and Santa Fe plug-in hybrid EVs. You can use electric when you want it or gas when you need it. It's your journey. Evolve it beyond the pump in the 2022 Tucson or Santa Fe plug-in hybrid EVs. Visit your nearest Hyundai dealer or learn more at HyundaiUSA.com. Call 562-314-4603 for complete details.
99.9 KISW, The Rock of Seattle.
If you're hearing an informative newscast right now, well, then you must not be listening to BJ and Migs. Live from the KISW News Center in downtown Seattle, this is the Migs Report.
Well, thanks, you guys, and thanks to Whistle Workwear for giving us the Migs Report. There you go. I'm keeping it.
The jingle that just keeps on giving.
And it'll never be accepted, I know. But I'm going to make it work.
Are you, though? Okay, good.
Well, at least this week. And hey, it's a special week, or it's a special day. Happy National Make Lunch Count Day, which is every day for me. I think, when don't you make lunch count?
Yeah, that really seems silly. I mean, lunch always counts for me. As I wish it didn't. From a caloric standpoint, yeah, I wish it didn't count.
It's also National Peach Cobbler Day, so maybe have a peach cobbler for lunch, which is great for your caloric concerns.
Peach cobbler, man, it's been a while, and that seems like a great idea.
And for those that like to play games, today is National Scrabble Day. So,
yeah.
Interesting. Yep, yeah. It's because the creator, and I did not know his name until now, and boy, oh boy, this is an incredible name, Alfred Butts.
Wow, he should work for Tesla.
Alfred Butts. He created Scrabble, and today is his birthday.
And I will say this, if you want a really bad joke, just say good morning, Alexa, or Alexa, good morning, I should say, and she'll tell you a real bad Scrabble joke.
Really? Do we have the Alexa in here? And do you know how to turn it on, Joe? Ooh. So if I just say good morning, Alexa?
Or the other way around, Alexa, good morning.
Okay. Alexa, good morning. You got to turn your mic on, Joe, so you can hear her.
Good morning. It's National Scrabble Day. Last time I played,
lower your music.
I drew the following tiles. R, B, L, T, O, U, E. And I thought to myself, this could spell trouble.
Because it spells trouble.
Sorry, Joe, for asking you to lower the music. If I just turn that music back up, let's forget we even did that. You're right, BJ.
Yeah, I told you it was a bad Scrabble joke. Yeah.
All right.
Like he warned us.
He did.
I really did.
But I still had faith.
Yeah. You had faith that Alexa's pretty corny.
I thought maybe you had a rough morning, maybe on the wrong side of the bed. Yeah. You're like, F this Alexa and its jokes.
Yeah.
No, that joke was trash.
It was total trash.
I thought when you said bad joke, I thought you meant naughty. So I got excited.
Oh, sorry, Vicky. But let's be honest. Did anybody know that's where that was going? That's why it's actually a pretty clever bad joke, especially for Scrabble Day.
True.
Yeah.
But you're right, it did suck.
It was bad. It was bad.
All right, let's talk about Usher. You guys remember Usher?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
What was his song? Was it Yeah?
Or was I don't want to say no, because the song might have been Yeah. Oh, it is. So
Yeah, with an exclamation point.
Yeah. All right, well, anyways, some people not happy with him in Vegas, and those people, strippers.
Oh, boy.
Apparently, he was him and his crew handing out fake dollar bills at a strip club in Vegas recently, and the reason being is that, it sounds like it was just like one of those things where they were promoting Usher's residency, and he created Usher Bucks, which are thousands of dollars that have Usher's face on them instead of, the actual money. So it's like he was having some fun with the money, but the problem is that him and his crew started giving out that money to the girls dancing, and one of the strippers was like, hey, I'm pretty sure this isn't real money, Usher. You shouldn't be giving this to us. So some people were pissed off.
Yeah, I don't, because, you're in a place where they expect you to give them real money.
Right. Now, someone's trying to say, no, they didn't hand it to anybody. They left it on the floor to advertise his upcoming residency. So, I don't know who you want to believe, Usher and his crew or a bunch of strippers. I usually believe strippers.
Yeah. Of course.
Yes.
Yeah, they've got more credibility.
Well, anyways, that's what's going on with him.
Wow, yeah.
Come on, Usher, you can't piss off the strippers in Vegas.
Yeah, that's not right.
Hey, lots of cool things have happened, like for us in our lives, where we maybe things are named after us or whatever it may be. But I don't know if anyone's had something as cool as the band Mudhoney right now. Of all things, I don't know if you've heard about this, BJ, but there's a big contest or a big poll going on with Seattle Public Utilities to name the new tunnel boring machine that's going to be used to build the ship canal water storage tunnel. So they did a whole bunch of things. 35,000 votes were cast, and the number one vote getter is that they're naming it the Mud Honey.
I love that idea because the other one was really a dumb name. I think it was Bertha.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it was like, really? But Mud Honey. And I do, now that you mention this, Steve, I do remember that this was, I think, one of the names. And I thought, boy, that would be really cool if they would call it that because it's going to be digging through the mud and, great band.
Yeah, it's just a great name. The artwork's great. It's like a red boring machine and yellow letters. It just looks cool. And, of course, the band Mud Honey showed up to be there, to be like, yeah, we're a part of this. And I love their bassist guy who they asked him about the boring machine now being named Mud Honey, and this is what he had to say.
Yeah, there was the idea that Mud Honey will be digging the canal under the ship canal.
Okay, then. That's fantastic.
I'm sure Como was really excited to have that be the quote that they were going to get. It's such a Mud Honey thing. They don't give an F.
No, why would they?
Yeah, it said there were 12,000 naming suggestions, which included Mud Honey. Also, some of the other finalists included Daphne, Molly the Mole, which I think is kind of funny.
Wow.
Boris the Plunger.
Nice.
Okay.
I like that one.
And actually, I'm surprised that this one did not get the win. Sir Diggs-a-Lot.
That should come up next. I mean, after Mud Honey gets their recognition, I am all for the next one being called Sir Diggs-a-Lot.
In the world of sports, Julian Edelman just announced his retirement yesterday from the New England Patriots. He had an injury last season, and he did not pass a physical, so he just said, you know what, I'm done, and I'm honored to retire as a Patriot. And, of course, all the jokes are coming out that tomorrow's top story will be Julian Edelman has now joined the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. But I guess Tom Brady said he's not going to bug him, trying to get him to come back, which is maybe part of why Julian's like, I should probably retire. If old man Tom doesn't want me, nobody does.
Yeah, or, he'll just wait a year like Gronk.
Okay, yeah. Heal up and
see how they do. See how the Bucks do this year, and then maybe they'll need him next year.
Hey, Mariners didn't lose yesterday.
Woo!
Wow. They also didn't play due to the rain. There was a rain out yesterday in Baltimore, so they're going to play 2 games today, one at 1 o'clock and one at 4 o'clock. So that's
it's a doubleheader. Let's play 2.
We're going to play 2 today. As far as weather, 61 degrees and sunny today. Thank you, Spartan Plumbing, for giving us the Mix Report, and that's what's up.
Yes, sir. Well, we should see how the Mariners do. Like, we'll get a little bit of an indicator if they're a decent team or not, because Baltimore is not good. They really, really aren't good, and they've been in a bit of a slide. So, come on. I think 2. We can sweep 2 today.
You think?
I'd like to see it. I really would.
Because Mariners are currently at 5-4, and the Baltimore Orioles are at 4-5.
Yeah, see, the Orioles are horrible.
They suck.
And really, the Orioles...
The Mariners are awesome.
And 3 of those 4 wins for the Orioles came at the beginning of the season. So really, lately the Orioles have not been good. So come on, Seattle, you can do it.
That's right. Oh, we win these 2. We're a game and a half back. We're in first place after that. Let's go, Mariners.
Yeah, I mean, 5-4 is right now. Pretty much everybody in the American League is either like the best teams are 6-3 or 5-4 for the most part. So
Angels are 7-3, and then the Astros 6-4, and then the Mariners are 5-4.
Oh, so the Angels went and won a game, did they?
Well, that's what happens.
Those bastages. We got a Food Network host. Her name is Molly Ye, and she recently introduced people to something called popcorn salad. And as you can imagine, people are making fun of this, especially all over the internet.
I'm in, man. You got popcorn in it? I'll have it.
That's the thing. It really is like stuff you would see in a normal salad, which is like wet stuff. But the main ingredient is popcorn. So
is the popcorn wet?
I don't know, but I mean, if you got stuff, most everything in a salad is wet. So I don't know what. Here's Molly talking about it.
The texture of the popcorn in the salad is so weirdly good. I just can't get enough of it. And then to finish it, I'll top it with my reserved celery leaves and a pile of watercress. And the watercress will add a peppery kick. And just a beautiful pop of green on top. See, it looks like you're going to get a salad, but you look underneath and you see a pile of popcorn. That is my kind of salad.
Yeah, I'm looking at it. It looks kind of weird, but I'm totally down to try it.
I like the idea of having popcorn, but I'm just like she said, the texture. Because it gets wet. I mean, have you had wet popcorn not knowing you were having wet popcorn? Like it got too wet?
Like super buttery popcorn.
Yeah, those are my favorite parts. It's like when you get that like super buttery popcorn, it's just like it's all soggy, but
it squishes.
Oh, it's so. But you mix it with the harder, crunchier popcorn together. It's just like an explosion in your mouth.
And I heard back in the day, they used to use popcorn as cereal, so they would pour milk over it and eat it as cereal.
What?
I learned that on Good Eats on a food show.
Who would do that?
Back in the day, that's what
Who
they
are
did.
the back in the day guys?
Probably like the...
But without the butter and the salt,
like
obviously.
the Pilgrims, maybe. Because
The Pilgrims.
the corn was huge, in the early days of America. So maybe.
Well,
that's
and I
what
mean, they
did.
have corn pops, which is, popcorn inverted, so maybe.
And I've watched some of these Food Network challenge shows where like they have to incorporate popcorn and they just do something to it where it basically becomes more liquidy and becomes like a frosting on top of a cupcake or something along those lines. So I mean, it's doable.
Right. Okay, maybe I'm missing something, Steve. Butter, butter popcorn. No matter what state the popcorn's in, you're right, it's great. But I've just had like some water accidentally got in it. I didn't know got in the bowl, and then all of a sudden I just get this sort of cool, pop, and it's like that's what I'm thinking of with the cold salad.
So we want to know if popcorn is vegan. I mean, I guess it depends on how you eat it.
It's corn.
Yeah, but I mean, if you put like real butter on it, like dairy butter, then it's not vegan. But there are dairy-free butters out there, so it is possible to have vegan popcorn.
Well, yeah, it's also just possible to have popcorn without butter as well.
Well, that's crazy talk, BJ.
Yeah, right. You can't go that far.
I think they got to be a bit more explicit because if I put a slice of steak in my popcorn, it's not vegan. Okay.
Well, you don't top your popcorn with steak crumbles?
Oh yeah, steak crumbles
bacon
are
bits. That
perfect.
sounds fantastic.
Actually does.
Oh, if you haven't done that yet, you need to do that.
Well, I can't do that in my house, but you can try it at your own.
Well, you can do it in your own bowl
Or bacon crumbs.
What?
Whatever you want to do. You
They
know
got
what
that
I mean?
Morningstar bacon faking.
Oh,
crap.
okay.
Or faking bacon.
Faking bacon.
Yeah, bacon is faking.
So I said, try putting blue cheese crumbles on your popcorn. Now that's good.
Ooh, a
Oh,
savory
sure.
popcorn? Ooh.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely, Rev.
That sounds great.
Oh yeah, saltiness and savory. That is a good deal. Well, I mean, the blue cheese crumbles doesn't seem like it would make it more, like the consistency. She commented on the consistency was interesting. I try it one time, popcorn salad.
Yeah.
Because I could say I was having a salad. That would be cool.
Right.
I would love to show up to a party with it. Just to mess with people.
Yeah, dude. You'd be the king, though, because people go, what the hell is this? And you go, look, it's the latest from the Food Network, Molly Yeh, okay? You know what I mean? You drop a name. I'm sure I don't know Molly, but I bet a lot of folks on the Food Network do. And you drop her name, all of a sudden people can't, they got to go, wow, I didn't know, Steve, you were refined.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm from the school of Yay.
The school of Yay. All right. I think.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I didn't know that was a thing, but I think Molly can be behind that. That sounds like a good thing.
So she says you have to use a spoon to eat it.
Oh, not a fork.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I guess like Vicky said, they use spoon to eat the popcorn cereal. It's all coming full circle. All right. This is, yeah.
No, it just shows they don't drug test on the Food Network. I feel like you got to be stoned to come up with an idea like
That's
this.
a fact.
Kind of agree with you on that
Right?
one, yeah.
Well, it just makes Molly Yeh my favorite chef then. That's all I got to say. Yesterday, Steve, he did get this one wrong.
What fruit is grown extensively on Cape Cod?
Oh, crap. Cherries?
No.
Apples?
No.
Fruit. Cape Cod. Corn?
No.
Oh, well,
Corn.
you know what?
Popcorn.
Popcorn.
Yeah. I will say, though, on my popcorn, I have had cranberries. That was the answer. I've had that before.
Wow.
You want a shot at beating Steve? You got it. 206-421-ROCK. We're playing Beat Miggs at 647 on The Rock.
Today's podcast was brought to you by Travis Gagne, bankruptcy attorney. He's here right now and has agreed to answer more of your questions about bankruptcy. What's the difference between filing for bankruptcy and credit counseling?
Credit counseling is a useful process in some circumstances, but it does show up on your credit. In fact, from a credit scoring standpoint, credit counseling shows up just like a bankruptcy, so it's going to affect your credit as negatively as filing bankruptcy. In credit counseling, the idea is that a credit counselor works with your creditors on your behalf to try to lower interest rates or work out payment plans with your creditors to pay back your debt over time. In credit counseling, you almost always pay back 100% of the debt, sometimes at lower interest. And of course, some creditors will participate in that process and some won't. So you're usually left with kind of a mixed result with credit counseling and, of course, a high payment.
Thanks, Travis. If you have more questions about bankruptcy, you can reach out to Travis anytime at choosetherightchapter.com. That's choosetherightchapter.com. Thanks for listening.